First came Home Improvement, then Last Man Standing, and now Tim Allen returns to his latest sitcom, Shifting Gears. He plays a widowed father to his estranged daughter, played by Dennings. The show also marks Dennings' return to comedy for the first time in nearly a decade. Entertainment reporter Joelle Garguilo is here now with more. Joelle.
Hey guys, yeah, this is a good one. The show premiered last week with great ratings, might I add. And while it is new, it feels like a throwback. And maybe it's because of Tim Allen or Dennings, the cast chemistry, the live studio audience, or all of it.
I built that thing 15 years ago, and somebody stole it.
Hi, Dad.
So you play Riley. Tim Allen is your dad. What does everybody need to know going into this?
Tim Allen plays Matt, and he restores classic cars, so that's his job in the show. And I am his daughter, Riley, who had children very young, right out of high school, got married to kind of a bad boy type, and it's gone downhill, and she is really on her last legs and has no money, nowhere to go, no other option but to show up on her dad's doorstep with her children and say, "I'm moving here, sorry about it."
Why are my grandkids out in the car?
I told them to wait there so we can catch up loudly. And also to call the cops if necessary.
I started watching this and I'm like, wait a second. I thought that this was maybe a continuation of something that started years ago, because that's how familiar the show seems.
That is the best compliment, because it's, I mean, I've done a lot of things and it doesn't always feel that way right off the bat. This was like instant chemistry, instant like family. The crew also, like everybody feels like we've been doing this for like 4 seasons.
And it feels like a show, for whatever reason, I'm like, I feel like this was made years ago, but is very current for today.
I did a sitcom for a long time. When it ended, I was like, I'm gonna go back to single cam. And then I did that and it was great. And then I found myself like, oh, but sitcoms are so special, and like I feel like no one's doing them anymore. And all my husband and I do are watch like Seinfeld reruns and like all, you know, just all the classics. And I was like, I do miss that. I would love to do that again. And then I got the call for this. I was like, that's it. With Tim Allen, of course. Can we try to talk to each other like rational adults?
Have you watched the news lately? That's not a thing anymore.
Do you like the studio audience?
I do now. Okay. Now I love it. When I was doing Two Broke Girls for the first 2 seasons, I was so nervous about the live audience that I took out my contact lenses for the audience show so I couldn't see anybody. And then I got used to it, and now I just love it.
You barely spoke to me at your mom's funeral.
Not true.
Yes, it was. You just nodded a couple times, like I'm the front desk guy at a gym.
What excites you about coming to work on this show, on Shifting Gears?
It's like kind of a surreal feeling, because like most people, I grew up watching Home Improvement, so it's like, this is so crazy. Like in a show with Tim Allen, who I grew up watching.
You go back to law school, that's always been your dream.
Actually, that was your dream for me.
You like to argue.
You do love to argue.
You might as well get paid for it.
Yeah, Pop's throwing shade. Give me some Pops.
The second episode of Shifting Gears airs right here on ABC. It'll be shifting time tonight to 8:20, right after President Biden's address. Yeah, I was just saying when that was airing, this show, it kind of feels like a warm bowl of soup. It's, right. You know what I mean? Like it's like, yeah, like there is. And I thought, I asked her, I was like, did you guys do something before? When I sat down to watch this, I thought it was a continuation of something. That's how familiar it feels.
Okay. She seems very charming.
You know what? Talented. Like, she's a friend now after that. She was fantastic.
Good to hear. Wonderful.
A new show to put on the list.
We'll be watching. All right.